The IMF had projected a 3.2% economic growth rate for Africa in 2019. Its forecast for 2020 is just 0.4% higher as growth has continued to decline modestly in the region. IMF blames growth reversal on challenging external environment and country-specific circumstances. For Nigeria, IMF's African Department Director believes that the federal government's economic recovery and growth plan has helped the country's gradual recovery, but says a lot more still needs to be done.
It's going to be really important that the government increases non-tax revenues to be able to invest in the infrastructure the country needs, in building, expanding university education, expanding health sector health service coverage. So, government needs a lot of resources to facilitate a lot of the investment that the government needs to make.
IMF is also bothered about the increasing debt burden in Africa. He once again stressed the need for judicious use of borrowed funds for development purposes.
It's more about the overall debt level, and even not just about debt per se, but two other things. One is once you've borrowed money to invest in infrastructure, in health, in education, being able to capture the rate of return on that investment so that the debt can be serviced. So what use you put the debt to, how effective the investment projects that you're undertaking really is the important part of the equation. And then second, always, to try and strike this balance between addressing, the tremendous development needs countries have and avoiding debt becoming unsustainable.
The fund supports the introduction of a single currency within the region and wants countries to begin to work towards its implementation. The Nigerian government was also applauded for closing its land borders to curtail illegal trade and strengthen bilateral ties among fellow countries. From the IMF World Bank meetings in Washington, D.C., Chinaemerem Joseph, STV News.